Hello everyone, I'm starting on my largest canvas ever. I've never done anything quite this large, so we'll see how it goes. I am using Liquitex basics for this painting, so these are student grade paints, not my usual professional grade paints. Which means that the colors at the end will be a little less vibrant, and I guess will also last a little shorter, or maybe a lot shorter. I'm mostly using my hands just because I want to get as much coverage as possible, as quickly as possible, just so I don't have a white canvas anymore. Okay. I am using quite a bit of paint. This is my easel that is relatively new. I didn't used to have anything that could hold something this large, or hold it comfortably at least. I used to just use the little table easel I have on the side here, which I now only use for small paintings where I don't need this giant thing. But I've got to say, it's made a huge difference in my ability to paint larger paintings and also do all sorts of things like, lay it flat if I want to. Which I think is my favorite part about this easel, apart from, it holding larger canvases. So I just ran out of orange, so I've got like a huge stash of more paint. So let me find if I have more orange. Nope, that's red. And there we go. Got my cadmium orange. I'm not leaving in much texture right now. I'm just trying to get coverage. So I'm not like when I have texture like this, I'm mostly trying to get rid of it, just getting it to blend. So currently Matt Mason is playing in the background from Pandora. I love him. He's I think one of my favorite artists right now. Probably my second favorite, because my all-time favorite is Death Cab for Cutie. It's hard for me to not sing along, but I will try not to make your ears bleed. I've got some cadmium yellow. So far I've gotten cadmium red, orange, and now this is yellow. And this tube is also almost finished. So taking off the cap. Of course, now that I'm putting a acrylic background, then I can paint over this with oil paints if I want to. But that's not my plan right now. All right, now we've gotten closer to the bottom of the painting, so better switch to sitting. why I feel like I identify with his songs so much, even though most of them are about like drugs and alcohol, or you know, his struggle with drugs and alcohol. But I don't actually do either of those things. So, so it's a little weird how much I love him. And I love the lyrics in his songs. But I guess it's more of a just, you know, how human it is and how much, like how honest it is. Right, about to finish this tube right here. With the basics, I do not use any medium like, you know, like water or like a gloss medium or anything like that. I feel like the paint is just barely pigmented enough, so I don't want to like, you know, lighten it with anything. All right, I have finished this tube, so now it's time to go digging for another cadmium yellow tube, which I should quite easily have. There we go. This is way less painful for my hands than if I tried to do this all with like a brush or a palette knife. Palette knife would just take forever. And if I used like a 2-inch brush, it would just be really painful. Not sure if you know, but I have fibromyalgia and I have chronic back pain. So these things have caused it to be pretty difficult for me to like do some things that other people can do, you know, easily without having some intense pain. As you can see, you've gotten some fairly good coverage so far. These are not really colors I paint with often, so it is very uncommon for me to use orange, red, and yellow, because I like red. Red is my favorite color, you know, outside of painting. But like, so like my car is red, and I like to wear red things, but I do not actually like it in painting. And yellow is my least favorite color in the world. I do not like yellow at all. Right, while I'm at it, I'm going to get the sides here, just to give them some coverage. Now I'll switch back to orange for next bit. Time to stand up again. This canvas is pretty tall. It is a 30-inch by 48-inch canvas. So, you know, about as tall as me with on the easel, because you know the easel raises it a bit. Is it as tall as? Yeah, almost as tall as I am. Now this has gotten a little slicker because it's, you know, in the process of drying. So one thing I'm about to do is I'm going to try to raise this little thing a little. This thing just a bit so that I can reach this, whoop, totally covered it in red paint too. All right, I can go like this. Okay. Stop it from coming down. There we go. Then I can cover this top part as well. I'm very picky about my music. I only like alternative rock, basically. I do like old school rock as well, but not enough to like listen to it on a daily basis. Okay, look at that, got some coverage. Of course, the bottom does not have coverage right now. So what I'm going to do is flip this over. Actually, maybe I'll give it a little time to dry first before I flip it over and add yellow to the bottom. All right, so to do that quickly, I'm going to turn on my fan and I'll see you in a bit.